Hello everybody! Watch this video to find out how to recover data from a parallel virtual machine on macOS.
Hello friends! If you need to recover deleted data, view or restore removed browsing history, Hetman software products will help you. Follow the link in the description, download the necessary program for free, install it and analyze the disk. The utility will show you the data you can recover, so you'll be able to view it or get it back. In our channel and blog, you will find solutions to any problem, from installing an operating system or configuring it to fixing possible bugs and errors or optimizing mobile gadgets. Our specialists will answer any questions you ask in your comments under the videos or articles.
As we all know, Parallels Desktop is a virtualization tool for macOS operating system. This software lets you run various operating systems inside macOS as well as specific utilities for such operating systems. It allows you to use several operating systems on one computer and Windows or Linux in a separate window as an additional application. When the virtual machine is configured for that first time, Parallels Desktop creates an image of the virtual disk in macOS, and then this image is used to launch virtual machines and work with them. In the course of work, these images may get damaged or even be deleted, so it becomes impossible to run the virtual machine. In today's video, we will explore several methods to help you restore operability of the virtual machine and how to retrieve important data from there, if it's impossible to start the virtual machine. First of all, you need to check if the virtual machine exists and if the virtual disk is not deleted, and then find out why the machine will not run. Open Parallels Desktop to see if the virtual machine is displayed on this list. If it's absent, check if the actual PWM file containing a virtual machine exists. For quick search, open Spotlight, press the key shortcut Command+Space, type PWM and wait until the operating system finds any files with such extension. If there are none, then your file must have been removed from this computer, and it will be impossible to launch the virtual machine. To restore the virtual machine files, you'll need a special data recovery software tool. If you back up your stuff regularly with Time Machine, you'll be able to have an accidentally deleted file back in a few minutes. Open Time Machine and go to the folder where your virtual machine used to be stored. Parallels Desktop is an isolated app. By default, it has no access to user folders, except for the Downloads folder, provided that you have granted such access. In case of automatic installation, virtual machines are saved to this directory. As you can see, my Windows virtual machine is located here. As to virtual machines which belong to the category of free operating systems, they are stored in the Downloads folder by default. Here you can see a Linux virtual machine. Now let's go to the folder where your virtual machine used to be stored. Select a backup with the date when your virtual disk file still existed and click Restore. After the operation is over, the virtual machine should start working as before. If the virtual machine won't run, try connecting it manually. To do it, open Parallels Desktop, go to Settings, Hardware, Hard Disk. Click on the Add button and give the path to the restored file. After that, the virtual machine should start successfully. Another method to restore operability of your virtual machine involves using Parallels snapshots. A snapshot is a saved status of a virtual machine. Snapshots can be created both manually and automatically. When a snapshot is taken, you can continue working with the virtual machine and go back to the state saved in this snapshot at any time. Such a snapshot will help you restore operability of a virtual machine if it gets damaged. To create a snapshot, open Parallels Desktop and the virtual machine where such snapshot should be taken. In the Mac menu, click Actions, Take Snapshot. In the window that opens, give the snapshot a name and click OK. Now, to get back to such snapshot, in the same menu, click on Revert to Snapshot. Choose if you want to take another snapshot to save the current state of your virtual machine, or move on to the previous snapshot without saving. This way, you can restore operability of your virtual machine with a snapshot. If it's impossible to restore operability of the virtual machine, it displays errors when trying to boot and all your data is inaccessible, you can still restore your lost files with a special tool – Hetman Partition Recovery. It supports all popular file system formats and it can help you restore data after deleting, formatting, and hardware or software errors, and in many other situations that involve loss of data. Follow the link in the description of this video to download the recovery tool. Choose the version for Mac operating systems. After that, install the utility by clicking on the downloaded file and following the wizard directions. Drag the shortcut to the folder containing your programs. The utility needs full access to hard disks to work properly. Go to Security Settings and grant access to your disk. Enter your password. After that, open Launchpad and start the tool. Since it was not installed from the official store, the user account password is required. Now, you need to upload the virtual machine image into the Recovery app. To do it, look at its main window, find and click on the button Mount Disk, then Virtual Machines, Parallels, Next. After that, give the path to the PWM file of the virtual machine. As I was saying, the files are stored here. If you are dealing with a free operating system like Linux, Ubuntu, they are stored in this directory – Users, Username, Downloads. When you have given the path to the folder containing the virtual disk file, click Next. If there are several virtual machine files, select the one you need and click Next. Otherwise, leave all selections as they are, and then all virtual disks will be mounted. As a result, you will see the mounted disk in the Programs window. To start searching for files, right-click on it and choose Open. After that, choose the scan type – Fast Scan or Full Analysis. We recommend beginning with a fast scan. This will take less time and it will help you recover data in most typical scenarios involving loss of files. As a result, the tool will scan the disk in no time and display all files and folders it has found. When the scan is over, open the folder where the lost files used to be. This program retains the entire structure of files and folders, so it will be easy to find the required items. For your convenience, there is an option to search for files by their names. The Preview feature will let you see file contents. To have your files back, select the ones you need and hit the Recovery button. Now choose the path to save the files, specify the disk and folder, and click Recovery again. In the end, you will find the recovered files in the folder you have chosen. Go there and make sure everything is back. By default, they are saved in the Documents folder, in its subfolder called Restored Files. If the virtual disk was damaged and this prevented the recovery tool from finding your files with fast scan, then run Full Analysis instead. Return to the main menu, right-click on the disk and choose Analyze again. Full analysis. Specify the file disk system. Next. Full analysis takes longer to complete since it uses a more complicated search algorithm. As a result, the recovery tool will display all files and folders it has found. This way, you will be able to recover even previously deleted files. As you can see, they are marked accordingly with a red cross. Now, search the list for the files you need and recover them. If you have accidentally removed some virtual machine files from a removable or non-system disk, Hetman Partition Recovery can also help you with that. In such case, connect the disk to your Mac and start the recovery tool. Now scan the disk. Begin with the file scan and check if the files are there. If you see none, move on to full analysis. When it's over, select the files you want to restore and recover them. This is how Hetman Partition Recovery can help you restore even accidentally removed virtual machine files, and then you can easily restore operability of your virtual machine. Summing up, today we have explored several ways of recovering data in parallels on Mac. If files are deleted or the disk is damaged, use Hetman Partition Recovery to retrieve files from a non-operable virtual machine. If you have a time machine backup or you have taken some snapshots in advance, you can try restoring a virtual machine with these means. For the future, make sure to back up your stuff regularly with Time Machine and avoid trouble with loss of data. Enabling the snapshots feature in Parallels is another good idea to put into practice. Always remember, storing important files in a virtual machine only is too risky, so always copy them to an external hard disk. And that is all for now. I hope that video helps you fix the problem with the damaged virtual disk. Remember to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Leave your comments under the video. Thank you for watching, and good luck!